Every webinar platform promises a HubSpot integration, but most of them are lying. I've been running webinars for years, and I finally found one that actually works the way HubSpot is supposed to work. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm the founder of a company called Hubsessed, and I primarily market my business on LinkedIn and through webinars. I've got over 28,000 followers on LinkedIn. I've run dozens of webinars over the years. So I really need something that is robust and gives me a lot of data so that I know what's working and what's not. Contrast allows me to do that. One of the great things is they give me a channel similar to how YouTube works. So I have all of my webinars under a single link, and this channel is completely branded for my business. We've got a logo, thumbnails, it matches my brand colors. There's tons of customization you can do within the platform. They also make event setup really easy. You can add a description, a date and time, you can add your speakers and their bios, and there's just a few easy settings to set up, and it does most of the rest of it for you. It's going to send out registration confirmation, reminders, and follow-up emails. You can build out UTM links. You can see a full list of registrations. All in, it probably takes me 10 minutes to set up an event, and it used to take way longer than that when I was using Zoom. It's also just a much nicer user experience than Zoom. The setup is quick. The platform is really visually attractive and easy to use. And the HubSpot integration is, I'm not even kidding you, second to none. It is so much better. And one of the things that makes it so powerful is the way it allows you to repurpose content from your webinar. So here under clips, they have pre-built a bunch of social shorts that I can download that highlight the best parts of each of my webinars. And if they don't get it exactly right, I can always go up to the transcript. I can find a section that I want to clip out. And it's as easy as highlighting it and hitting clip. These clips have built-in subtitles. The branding already matches my company. And it's just so easy to grab and go and then upload them to my YouTube channel or share them on LinkedIn. This content repurposing is what powers my newsletter. It's what powers my LinkedIn content. It powers my YouTube channel. It's really just a one-stop shop for making webinars worthwhile way after the event date. Let's get more into the HubSpot integration. So Contrast has over 900 installs. They've got a 4.9 star rating out of 5. And even HubSpot itself uses Contrast for their webinars. So that's like the ultimate endorsement. Contrast was also named a leading technology partner in HubSpot's 2026 Technology Partner Program. The integration is really easy to set up. Let me show you how. Within Contrast, you go to your integration settings, you click on the HubSpot integration, and you hit connect. From there, you find the right portal, and you choose the account, and you're done. It's all connected. Contrast integrates with HubSpot's Marketing Events Object. So by going to Marketing and Events, you can get a full look at all of your previous and upcoming webinars. And there are tons of data points within each of these that Contrast fills out and pushes data into. So if you view all properties here, you can see any property in here that has data in it. It was pushed there by Contrast. I didn't fill out any of this manually. Also see a full list of registrations, the number of people who attended. Contrast is also really well integrated into HubSpot's workflow builder. So here's the workflow I built to retarget webinar attendees and route them based on how much of the webinar they attended. Here at the top, you can see I have rolled contacts based on when they viewed a webinar. And after that, I'm doing some light ICP matching to make sure that the attendees are actually a fit if I'm going to reach out to them. If they're not a fit, I'm going to mark them as a non-marketing contact, so they don't get emailed and I'm not paying for them in my HubSpot subscription. If they are a match, I'm going to make sure that they're set as a marketing contact, and then I'm going to branch based on the duration of the webinar that they actually attended. If they're under 50%, then they're a low engager, which means I'm going to add them to an ads audience. I'm not going to do any sort of high-touch follow-up with them, but I do want to stay on top of them and just make sure they continue to see our brand. If they're between 50 and 75%, I'm going to add them to a webinar follow-up nurture. This is another workflow that's going to send them a series of marketing emails that are designed to convert them. And then the people who watch 75% or more are obviously very interested in what I'm talking about. So I'm going to send them a personalized follow-up that is assigned to me. You also don't need to worry about creating manual lists of who's attended, who registered, who was a no-show, because Contrast is going to do all of that for you. If you go into an event and click Create Lists, it will create a list for you of registrations, live viewers, no-shows, replay viewers, all viewers, which is combined live and replay, And then you can also create lists of people who clicked a CTA, people who answered polls, or who asked questions in the Q&A. And when you hit create, it will automatically create all of those inside of HubSpot. Here you can see all of those lists that were just created automatically update. So this event hasn't happened yet. So you can see registrations has people in it, but none of the others do. But as the event happens and we start to get live viewers and people who watch the replays, the rest of these will begin to populate as well. Another thing that Contrast does is capture UTM data. So you can create tracking links within Contrast, and then say I'm working with a partner on a webinar, I can give my partner a registration link and it will track any registrations that come from that link. So you can understand better which channels of yours are working best, which partners you want to work with again. Of course, it pushes all of this UTM data into HubSpot as well. So you can build attribution reporting and really understand what is working and what is not. The thing I want to talk about is registration. It makes registration really easy for the people who are attending your webinar. Within it gets its own landing page that Contrast automatically generates. People who want to attend just need to click register, and it makes it really easy for them to register with their Google account or with their email. But sometimes you just want to use a HubSpot landing page, so they also make it really easy to do that through a HubSpot workflow. Through this workflow, anytime someone submits a form on your registration page, you can add this register webinar attendee workflow action that Contrast created, and it will automatically enroll them in the Contrast event. Contrast webinars are great for HubSpot marketing teams, demand gen teams, and RevOps teams. There's a free plan with no credit card required, so if you have fewer than 30 registrations per month, you don't have to pay a thing. If you're on HubSpot and you're still running webinars through Zoom or Livestorm, you're leaving a ton of valuable data on the table. Contrast is the platform I'd recommend to modern marketing teams who use HubSpot and take webinars seriously. You can sign up via a link in the description below this video.